As the largest ICANN-accredited wholesale domain registrar, Tucows provides back-office solutions and wholesale internet services to web hosts, ISPs, and other service providers worldwide. We have Elliot Noss, the president and CEO of Tucows, in studio with us to tell us a bit more about the company's newest tool. Hi, Elliot. Thanks for coming in today.
My pleasure. Thanks.
So, WHIR, it's one of the newer tools released by Tucows. How is it catching on among resellers?
So I think that where we are today, we're very pleased with the uptake. There has been, first of all, it's the most in-demand service in our business right now. Resellers have been quick to sign up. They're a little more challenged in how to sell and market it. And you've spoken to enough folks in this industry to know that as an industry we're all challenged with how to sell and market things. This is especially tricky for them because they will come out of the box with a preconceived notion of blogging, sort of in its little space over here, as opposed to seeing that as a solution for families, for small businesses, for even mid-sized and larger businesses.
Judging by your booth and your catered event at ISPCon, Tucows definitely seemed to make WHIR a focal point for the show. Where does WHIR fit into the scope of what ISPs are offering? Who are you aiming to introduce to WHIR at the conference?
So I think there's two pieces there. First, for ISPs, for service providers generally, and again because we'll speak to as many hosting companies as we will ISPs here. We think that a hosted blogging tool is really a very necessary supplement today for the classic kind of site builder offerings that most hosting companies have, and we're really trying to help service providers get the fact that today a significant portion of the new websites that will start will be blogs. They won't be traditional hosted. 2 years ago, that was much lower percentage. 2 years from now, that percentage is going to be much higher still. So they're all going to be forced there eventually. Do you want to get there now, get out ahead, help your customers get there, or do you want to lag? And especially when you think about things like using digital cameras. That's a place where I can guarantee you that every service provider here has 80–90% of their customer base who has digital cameras can't fully take advantage of them. It's a perfect place for service providers to sort of plug that knowledge gap.
Now, is Tucows working to promote blogging as a possible tool for business to extend its use beyond the way it's currently perceived as a novelty?
Absolutely. There are amazing stories of productivity gains that we see, almost daily now from folks who are using the tool. I mean, I could bore you endlessly with these great business uses where at a retail level $10 a month account is replacing a $1,000 a month or $50,000 downstroke content management system that didn't do half the job, and by the way had between a 6-month and 12-month implementation lag too. So
interesting. Well, thanks for coming in to talk to us about WHIR, Elliot. I'm sure we'll be speaking with you again soon.
Thanks very much for having me.